Hey, what's up? This is Bryce, Paintball Addiction again. We're going to go through the basic maintenance and upkeep of the Bob Wong Intimidator now. The Intimidator is a very, very simple marker to take care of. Very easy. There's three different kinds that you're probably going to see. There's actually some more, but they're pretty rare anymore. Your first is the Gen 3 Intimidator, the Alias style. Got the Russian Legion, the A-Bomb, the Alias, a bunch of different kinds of Intimidators in the Gen 3 classification. The Gen 4, which is the infamous, or the 06 Infamous, the 06 Empire, the Ripper 3, those kind of markers. And then the newest ones, the Gen 5, which is the Protege, and coming soon the Vice. Now, the Protege and Vice are a little different in your regulator maintenance, but your basic maintenance that you do most of the time is the same. So, we'll go ahead and do all of this work on the Gen 3, just because it really needs it. Okay. Your first step in the Intimidator is to remove the bolt. Just pull up on the pin, slide it out. Next, you want to remove the back cap. Just unscrew it. Your ram will pop out. Now, if this is really filthy inside, you can take a Q-tip, clean it out. Works well also to cut a Q-tip in half and stick it in some macro line and get in there deeper. But yeah, see, this one's pretty filthy inside. But anyway, we'll worry about cleaning it up a little better later. Okay, so to start with, go ahead and take your ram, wipe the O-rings clean. Put some Dow 55. I really only recommend using Dow 55. Dow 33 will work for a while, but your O-rings won't swell up and you'll end up with some leaks and problems. The Dow 55 is really the lubricant you want to use. So just lube the O-rings. Contrary to popular opinion, do not lube up the whole ram, just the O-rings. Okay? Put it back in. Small end goes in first. Take your back cap, put it in. Okay. Now the bolt, you want to lube with a little bit of Triflow. Just a little, here and there, not much. Okay. Now the bolt, you want to make sure that the bolt pin lines up with the groove in the ram sleeve. Or in the ram. Okay. It should move relatively easily. A little bit of resistance against it's normal, but it should be pretty smooth. Okay. That's your basic maintenance that needs to be done every, I don't know, 4 or 5 cases of paint. Not real common. Once again, very low maintenance marker. Doesn't require a lot of care. You go through and lube your regulators and stuff like that every once in a while. Doesn't need to be done a lot. The poppet's the same way. There doesn't need to be a whole lot of work done on the poppet. It's pretty simple, self-maintained, doesn't require much care. It's pretty simple stuff to do. Doesn't take a lot of effort or work. Your first thing in the LPR, just unscrew your LPR cap up here. Okay. Now, you'll see a little washer in here that you have to take out. Sometimes it can be kind of a fight. Make sure not to lose this. It's very, 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 very important. Okay, take some needle nose pliers and pull your spring pack out. Then reach down in and pull out the regulator piston here. Okay? Now, go ahead and wipe that off. Get the excess lube off. The old lube. Okay. Go ahead and put some new stuff on. Okay. Now, when you put this back in, make sure that dimpled end goes in towards the marker and this outer end points out towards the front. Okay? Just push it back in. Take your spring, put it in. Take the washer, put it on the top, screw your cap back on, and your LPR is done. Now on your LPR, this is your pressure gauge. Okay? Adjusting your LPR will adjust your pressure input in your gun, what you see on this gauge. Set it between 50 and 80. If it goes above 100, it can really damage your gun. Below 50, you're going to get a lot of shoot down and a lot of problems. Keep it between 50 and 80. I actually run mine right at 80 and find that I have the best luck that way. Okay. Now, regulator maintenance is a rare thing. You don't have to do it a lot. Okay. For your primary or whatever regulator, high pressure regulator, whatever you want to call it, unscrew the bottom. Okay. Now all of the spring and everything are already down below on this one. Same regulator design and everything. It's just you're taking off the bigger end instead. Okay. Reach down in the top. Hold the regulator piston out. Wipe it off. Redo a little bit of lube. As long as you keep your regulators lubed, you really are never going to have to lube your poppet. The lube will get through into the poppet, keep it regulated fine, or keep it good and fine, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, now you're going to notice one side of this has a cupped indent. One side has kind of a pokey thing you can stab your finger on. Okay, the pokey end goes down. The end with the indent is going to point up towards the marker. So put that back in. Screw it back on.